Jakey, after the weekend, do you feel like confidence has been restored at the club?
I think the last couple of weeks we were a bit disappointed with how we performed, but on the weekend it was great to get back to an even contribution across the whole side. And as you've seen, we were able to play the way we wanted to play. And yeah, I think confidence is back in the club. I think we didn't really shy away from how we were playing. We were just really disappointed, and to get back out there on the weekend and perform the way we did, we were really pleased.
Is it hard to read too much into that game going forward, though, given how many players the Suns had out?
Well, I think the focus for us was going into it was just play the way we want to play. Unfortunately, we can't do much about how many injuries the Suns have, so we just wanted to go up there, get the 4 points obviously, but really play the way we wanted to play, and I think we achieved that.
From your point of view, you didn't see the ball coming down into your area as much. What was happening differently up the field to help that?
I think that was one thing that we spoke about over the last couple of weeks that was disappointing, just with how much ball that was getting into to our 50. So we addressed that during the week, and I think it was just the pressure up the field, not allowing the Suns to get their run on. We know when they do get a run on, they're pretty quick and they've got good skills. So we just wanted to shut that down, and as you're saying, I think they only had about 35 inside 50, so it was a real positive for us.
Great performance, but sorry, PK. How much of a different proposition is GWS? Given the way they're playing at the moment this week.
Yeah, they're playing quite well. I think they're 6 in a row now, so it's going to be a big challenge for us this week. But to be the best, you have to be the best. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and I know the boys have moved on pretty quick. We just had our team meeting, so we're on to GWS now, and we'll slowly build up to Saturday night, but we're really looking forward to it.
That pressure you talked about before, I'd imagine that'd be an absolute focus this week, because they are quick and skillful if you let them, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a focus every week, because if you do put sides under pressure, it allows the backs to get the ball and counter-attack off that. So we're just focused on, again, the way we want to play, but as you said, if we do get GWS on the outside and let them out, they're a very skillful side, so hopefully this week we can put the same amount of pressure that we did against the Suns.
With Tex bagging 5 on the weekend, do you feel like he's back to his finest form?
I think even before the weekend, it was very, very close. So the work that he's been doing behind the scenes that no one sees, I think it was just a credit on the weekend for him to kick 5, because he was so close against Geelong. And even that Bulldogs game, it was really good. He was getting his hands to it. He couldn't probably just finish the job. But now I think he's back, and just the way he's playing footy at the moment, he's confident. He's confident around the club. So hopefully the best is ahead of him.
Jake, I think the Giants are the #1 clearance team in the comp, looking at the stats. Is that something that you think you guys will identify when you're looking at how they play their footy, and it is crucial to win it in there? Yeah,
well, as I said, we've just moved on from the Suns, so tomorrow I'd imagine we'd start looking at the GWS, and if they are #1 in the competition, I'm sure that's one thing that we'll be focused on, especially the mids around the stoppage. So as I said before, we know they're a very good side, but if we can put the pressure that we did last week, we'll go a long way to getting the 4 points.
How do you rate their forward line? They've obviously got a lot of different options up there.
Yeah, their forward line's quite talented, but on the other hand, our forward line's not too bad either. So as a back group and as a whole team, we'll just be looking to stop them from scoring and put as much pressure up the ground as possible and not allow the ball to get in quickly inside the 50. And yeah, as you said, if we do let them off the leash, they're a talented forward line, but hopefully this week we can rein it in.
What is it about them that make them so tough?
I think just their outside run's really good. As I said, their forward line's very talented, but even their backs, they give a lot of drive. So it's going to be important for the forwards this week to be really on the game, to put pressure up the field. But yeah, I think they're just playing really confident footy at the moment. But this week we're going to come out and we're going to give it a red hot crack.